Good morning.
Good morning.
From day 45.
Yeah.
Today, we left out of Woods Hole right around sunrise. And
Such an awesome place.
yeah, that's a neat little hostel. If you're traveling through the area or hiking the AT, you need to hop into Woods Hole.
They've got a full garden, fresh food, homemade bread and cookies. They've got a big old bunkhouse and outhouses and resupply, and they do yoga. They have a campfire. It's just so neat.
Yeah, neat little spot.
The people are awesome.
Yeah, they were great, and I had their dinner last night, which was farm to table, fresh, and it was great. So, if you're in the area, check them out. Today, we are headed into Pearisburg, Virginia, and we're gonna do a resupply there. Grab a little all-you-can-eat Chinese buffet.
Yeah.
And then head back out on trail. But right now, we have about a 1.5 mile climb. As you can hear my voice up. So we're climbing.
Yeah.
And we go eat first and then shop, you know?
Yeah, that's a good plan. Shop on our way out.
There's more lunch hours at mine.
Yeah.
Morning.
9.3 miles. So I found a gluten-free bagel in the hiker box and I started eating on it. I ate about half of it. And then I found my Jacqueline's meat and cheese in my fanny pack. Score. Oh yeah. That was a good breakfast.
Tough to see in the dark tunnel with my sunglasses on.
Probably looks like it's midnight or something with those sunglasses on. It is a drastic temperature change when we go from Sunshine into these little rhododendron tunnels. It's very cool, but we're bundled up and comfy. All right. All right.
Birds.
Yeah.
Saw a hawk today.
Cool. We have about 2 miles down to Parisburg. And then when we get to the highway, about a mile walk over to the Chinese buffet. You ready? Thumbs up.
Yeah.
Yeah, all you can eat. There is a bite on that breeze. Look at how green it is. Butterfly. Lucky Star. That's our lunch spot. We have an obstacle. Oh yeah.
Just think about it, sweets.
I think it's good. It says embrace the rhythm of life and dance to your own unique song.
You know what my song is?
What's your song? All right, that's enough. Mine is you will be recognized for your achievements. Cool.
Somebody recognized you today in the restaurant and they called you princess.
They
and
did.
said you have a twin that comes to this restaurant.
Thought I was someone else. So apparently I'm recognized for someone
else's
achievement.
Not even your own. I'm gonna embrace that to the rhythm of my own song.
Ricefield Shelter. That's our home for the night. Just in case we weren't sure which way to go. Lots of little places. Hey, thumbs up.
Yeah.
What's that fence for?
That's the landfill.
Yeah, you heard him right. We're walking around the dump. I think it's safe to say that smells worse than us. Oof. Mm. Mm.
That wind is hitting just wrong.
Mm. Mm. All right, we've got about 2.5 miles of pretty consistent up all the way to the shelter, and then we're there. Hey, pretty girl. I see you, pretty girl. Hey. So there is not water at the shelter that we're aware of, but there is a spring about a half a mile back, 0.6 or so. So we filled up our bottles and we cameled up because we used some to cook and then we drink. So we wanted to have more to filter once we get there. And it was a really slow stream. So we had to do a kind of a makeshift, use a plastic bag and pour that into our bladder to filter because the bladder wouldn't fill up enough. But anyway, we did it and we're closer and closer to the shelter. There's our shelter for the evening, rice field shelter. Looks like there's nobody there yet. And we have a beautiful view. Looks like we'll have a gorgeous sunset from our sleeping bags tonight.
Drop the bag.
Don't mind if I do.
All right, so we picked up some of these at our last hostel for free in the hiker box. So having a little sweet pork and rice tonight. Sweets is having a little chicken teriyaki rice. So I got a little water boiling for mine. Hers is already rolling. Got my tea down here. This is actually some tea I got from the Chinese restaurant, and I packed it out with me. And then I'm sorting out kind of my resupply for the next couple of days. We got a 3-day stretch until our next resupply. So I got to kind of sort all this out. I got my cheese and pepperoni for lunches. I got my stroganoff and Alfredo broccoli dinners. And then I got a bunch of kind of snacks for lunch. Some goldfish and crackers and stuff to eat along with pepperoni and cheese. Some nuts, some Fritos, and then some electrolytes down here. So, and then a couple of other things in the bags as well. So yeah, gonna get it all sorted out while we're sitting here having a little dinner at this beautiful, man, we are up on a kind of a grassy knoll, I guess. Grassy knob out there. And you kind of see over Sweets' shoulder, like the views over there, the mountains are just gorgeous.
You just see over it all, like the farms.
Yeah, into the farms and valleys and stuff. It's really a pretty spot. But it's really windy up here. And tonight, it's supposed to be, like below freezing, like 28, I think. So we've got our stuff kind of tucked around that corner because the wind's blowing this way. So we're tucked into this corner back here, hopefully to stay out of the wind as much as possible. And while the sun's out, we're gonna eat a little dinner. All right, well, that's a wrap. We did it.
45 days.
45 days, and we've had a good day today. We started out at Woods Hole Hostel. We did about a 12-mile trek, right? 12 into Parisburg.
Yes.
And got all you can eat, as you saw. Chinese food, resupplied, and then took off and did right at 7 more that we did.
Yeah.
So total of 19-ish on trail. You'll see how many miles.
Just about 19, but it ended up being
we were 21 or
3.
something.
Yeah.
Maybe it was like 18 and some change
on
trail.
It was 18.7, I think is what it was, and then there was at least 2 of like road miles.
Yeah.
Plus our
2.5 maybe. We finished right at 21 miles total for the day, but only 18 and change count on as far as official 18 miles. But yeah, so we're about to. It's a little cold and windy up here. We're on top of this little knob. It's beautiful, but the temperature's dropping. So we're gonna climb in our sleeping bags
and go to bed
and get a little rest. We have 2 other friends who are in the shelter with us tonight. So hopefully we can all stay warm this evening.
We'll try to.
All right, we'll see you tomorrow.
Yep.
Good night.